Hi guys, welcome back to Girls
Guys.
and Gossip Podcast hosted by yours truly, Eva.
And Josh.
Let's get it started. As you can see today, we're not in our usual spot. We thought we'd take it to Birmingham Broad Street, bring it to the public and ask you guys some questions.
Do you want him in the frame or? Yeah, we come as a pair.
Right, lovely. We want to know your funniest drunken story.
So I did, it's a cliche thing, but I did that thing once where I got so drunk I went on a flight and I woke up in Ibiza. That actually happened.
Really?
Yeah. It feels like an urban myth. I actually fucking did it. I don't know how I was allowed on the plane. I don't know how I had the money for the flight, but I woke up and I decided to stay on a couple of days. I went to Pasha and Cream and just had a fucking banging time in Ibiza.
Hello.
Yeah.
The next one is, what is your red flag in a woman's name and it can't be your wife?
Well, if it's a romantic, so I'm gay. So like,
Perfect.
like in a guy. So my red flag, like in a love interest.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really very shallow, so I don't really judge people on like appearance or music and stuff. I think it's like a communication thing. I like people to be upfront. I'd rather get bad news straight away than no news. So if someone doesn't text back or kind of isn't that committed, I'll just lose interest straight away and I'll move on to the next person.
We love it. We love it. Thank you guys. Have a nice night. Yay! Lovely. We want to know, what is your biggest red flag in a boy's name? What is the name with the biggest red flag? Yeah.
Tom!
Yeah. Tom! I said Tom!
You know what? That's all for our partners in the minute.
Love it. Oh, I love it.
Well, to be fair, I had to train my partner to come and pick us up and he's got out of bed to come and get us. So, it's a bit
not green. He's a green now. He's a green.
So, he's having off the brakes on your hand.
Oh, the races run. Oh, I love it. Now you guys are out, what is your funniest drunken story? I need to know.
I'm the bits of buying something you saw. Probably is.
Yeah.
Come on, something. She shined it back. I threw it over the next door neighbour's garden.
Oh my God! That is amazing! Okay, what are your red flag names?
James.
Yes.
Sorry, Jess.
This is not your first one.
There you go. What's your red flag name? Brandon. Love it.
Red flag, Jack.
Two J names? I feel offended.
Oh, we want your biggest red flag name.
Oh, red flag name. I don't know. I don't know. Jack. Liam.
Jack again?
You know what? We've had that name quite a
Is
bit.
everyone saying Jack? I don't know.
It's a J
If
name.
someone says to me, "Oh, hi, my name's Jack," I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah." I don't know about Jack.
And then our final question is like funniest drunk story.
For me or for other people?
Whatever you think is the funniest.
I don't know. I feel stressed about this one. I feel stressed. I feel stressed about this. I don't know. I don't know any drunk stories. I'm always drunk, to be honest. So
Like,
Best.
whenever it tells me a drunk story, I'm like, yeah, I was probably there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I
was the ringleader.
Yeah.
was probably drunk.
Yeah.
I was probably the heart of that drunk story, so I don't know, but I don't know.
I love it.
That's lovely.
What? Bonus question. What is the biggest red flag on a dating app for you?
Okay, being red flag on a dating app. Do you know what it is? When they literally say, "Hi, you okay?"
Oh,
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah,
What
okay,
are you
yeah.
doing?
Like, yeah, babes, I'm okay. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing nothing. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
And we're back in school.
What do you want me to say? Like, I don't know. Like, ask me. I don't know. Like, I'm bad. I don't know.
We love originality.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
like a
give me
pickup
some-
line.
If you said to me, like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm just working, or I don't know. Like, give me
Yeah.
something else. Do you know what I mean? Like, give me something to talk about. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Like, do you know what I mean?
These men have no chat.
They have
That's the
no
problem.
chat.
That
They
is
have
the
no
problem.
chat.
Men have no
The
chat.
boys-
Preach.
The men have no chat. No chat. Like,
Yeah.
no men have no chat.
Yeah.
No chat.
Lovely.
Clocked.
Thank you. Right. Funniest drunk story.
Funniest drunk story. One time I was working for Heineken. I was meant to be promoting the bar. Got free drinks. I got too late. Created a mosh pit. Got arrested. Then yeah, lost my glasses. Got pissed off. But yeah, I lost my Jaeger bomb.
Oh, what a booster.
Yeah. So that was shit though. But the night was lit though. I created a lit night for everyone that had a good what's it called, social media presence and everything. So that was good, but I was just pissed off that I lost my Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be
The
pissed
Jaeger
too.
bomb is a
That is a
deal
wound, that.
breaker. Can't lie. Some shots are needed sometimes.
And then,
Yeah.
biggest red flag name.
Names. Apparently, my name is a red flag for some reason. I'm trying to fight the person that brought that up, though. Apparently, James is a red flag
James.
name.
Yeah.
Something like that. What, have you got a story with James?
No.
What can you tell me?
The question's not the other way
I'm
around.
saying, innit? That's everyone going. Everyone's like, yeah, your name's a red flag. I'm like, fuck you. But why? They're like, I don't know. I just seen you on TikTok, so fuck the person that started that trend, bro. I'm coming for you. Live in the flesh. Allegedly, though. Police are around, so allegedly.
Yeah, you don't want to get arrested again.
Allegedly. It's all allegedly. And it's just AI. I promise you. She's not real. I'm not real. Multiverse, Matrix, all of that. Yeah, something like that. Hopefully you got something. Boss man, what are you saying, blood? You've got something for the interview, bro. They're trying to see you, bro. Yeah, run away now, yo. What's your plans for tonight? No. Already, bro. Oh, the DJs are waiting for you, you know. Yo, what? We don't party, bro. Bro, you're in the wrong place, you know. Yeah, we're coming through, man. We're coming through. I wait bro. Dixie's waiting for you, even. Yeah, so come back to you from James Media. Peace out.
Yeah.
Right, we're with these baddies here. What are you now?
Isaac.
Joy.
Ooh. As to sex on the first date.
Oh, valid. Yeah.
Okay, what is your biggest red flag? I'm assuming in that. It's me and her. Oh, shit.
You can be in it if you want to.
Why?
we
do that.
we have a podcast called Girls, Gays and Gossip. We're just asking a few questions.
Oh, so free. Got more of the gays behind us.
We want biggest red flag name.
Mark. This is Mark. Mark's the helper. No, wait. That's a lot. Luca.
Yeah. Any other names? J names.
Yeah, great. Oh, wow.
Don't worry, we've had so many J names tonight.
Yeah. Because I'm with names.
We've had James quite a few times.
You know what? I'm probably a reference. Yeah, wedding ring in a gay bar. Interesting gay experience. Oh God. Interesting gay experience. So interesting gay experience. A boy's family only finding out he's gay because you flushed the chain upstairs. Yeah, no, that's good. Right. Hi. Hi. Computer. I got disgusting. Can you do it?
Yeah, fuck me done.
So obviously those were our best clips. Let us know if you liked them. Maybe we'll do it again. I think it's only fair that we also answer the questions that we asked.
Agreed.
So the first one we asked was red flag names.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, most of my red flag names were said multiple times, so I don't really need to say some of them. I think any J name, bar you.
There are some exceptions.
I've never met a dodgy Josh, do you know what I mean? What other names? I feel like, any like typical old English name. Like Mark,
Thank you. That come
Paul,
up, Tom
Paul,
come up a lot.
Tom. I feel
Like,
like those are some of like red flag names. I think if people name their children names that like a 6-year-old should have, I
Yeah,
just
like
get a bit
Gareth.
like I'm a bit concerned.
I agree.
Or maybe like a Justin, not Justin Bieber. We like him,
He's the
but
exception.
just like that sort of vibe.
Yeah, I agree. What made me laugh the most
Oh.
was
And a Sam, and what are some other names? I can't think. A Jake.
that's
They're big
another
red
one.
flags. Always a big red flag. Or a Luke. I could go all day, actually.
Yeah. I'd say my main ones are obviously Max. Can't stand a Max.
Me neither.
I genuinely think that every Tom has haunted someone. Everyone has a Tom phase. I've had a Tom phase. Not a nice person at all. Cannot stand it. A Ben.
Oh,
Do you know what I sound like? You know that? Obviously, I can't. You know that vocal stimulus? She's like, Ben, Ben. Do you not know what I'm on about? Just embarrassing to try. I think a Ben. I genuinely think like a Tyler.
oh yeah.
No, not my vibe. I think like an old-fashioned name or like a really chavvy boy name. Like one that would roll out of JD, a Jordan as well. Not my
Oh
bag.
no. Big red flag.
That is a J name as well. But like, can I just say the hate towards J names? I'm not really here for it, if I'm honest. I mean, I am, but also I'm not because some of us are not red flags.
The Jays just aren't doing it for themselves.
No, my mum didn't really give me the best hand in life with a J name. But what made me laugh is before we went out and asked the names, was then Aidan was like, "What do you think are the biggest names?" And I was like, 1,000,000% they are going to say, you know the name that I'm on about. But yeah, I knew it as soon as you've seen it for yourself. But like the amount of times we got that name, and I'm like pointing at you because I knew it. I absolutely knew it. But yeah, you guys actually slayed with the name, so because I don't think there was one that I actually disagreed with.
No, me neither.
If I'm honest, no one said Josh.
I think some of the names we got in Village were like a small change from what we'd heard all afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, all evening. And that was kind of a bit refreshing. Just
It's getting a bit dry after a while, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought, oh, again.
My favourite bit though was when I was like, oh yeah, like what's your red flag name? And it like, but you can't say your girlfriend or missus. And he was like, well, I'm gay. It's like, sorry for assuming. Very heterosexual, like mind working there. I do apologise to that bloke. So sorry. My gaydar is clearly crap. We've clearly established it doesn't work well because I genuinely thought that bad.
Yeah.
So I did get humbled, but do you know what? Slay for what they said. But honestly, some of those situations. What was another one that we asked? It was
Best drunk story.
best drunk story.
I
like-
think we'll talk our stories and then we'll discuss everybody else's.
Yeah.
I think my funniest drunk story has got to have been when I was in Ibiza and me, Molly, and Meg had made the stupid decision bearing in mind, I think we only went for 4 days. We made the stupid decision to buy 3 bottles of the Blue Smirnoff in duty free, which is like the 50% vodka.
Yeah.
And it got to like the last night and we'd only made it through 1 bottle between the 3 of us. And I think it was because we were heavy drinking so much every single day. Got to the point where the actual smell of it was off-putting. But it got to the last day and we thought the money we'd spent on that vodka, I thought it's either going down my throat or it's going in my suitcase. And frankly, I did not have the capacity in my suitcase anymore because it was that heavy already. I couldn't even get it off the turnstile thing at the airport. Molly had to do that because I was very weak. And my suitcase was actually that heavy that I actually broke Molly's dad's luggage scales. Like when she lifted it up, the whole thing exploded in the room. It hit some lad in the back of the head. We felt very bad. But back to the story. So on the last night, we'd done Ocean Beach in the daytime and we were supposed to go to Pasha. But after I literally had a nap. There is a video of me having a nap in Ocean Beach because I was that tired. We got back to the hotel and none of us could be bothered to go anywhere else. So we got into pajamas, got into bed, and we thought, right, it's the last night. We're going home tomorrow. Like, let's just drink the vodka now. we had no mixers, right? We drank all the mixers. None of us could be asked to go down to they had a vending machine, right, in the hotel, but the vending machine was like full, like litre bottles of the pop. It wasn't like small bottles.
Oh no.
So you could go to the vending machine and get a big, massive bottle of pop, but that required us having to go down 2 flights of stairs, and none of us could be bothered. So we just started necking it from the bottle, which now,
First
in
mistake.
hindsight, that was a really bad idea. And we'd found like a drinking game on my phone, and it was like, oh, never have I ever, or like stuff like that, or drink if you've done this, that, and the other. And Meg had only had like a few sips because I think she was just knackered. So me and Molly carried on, and we ended up getting through the majority of the second bottle of vodka between the two of us. And bear in mind, that was no mixers, that was straight vodka, 50%. And we had, wow, say we went to bed. Molly just kind of sat there, and then she was like, and then she just walked off and went to bed. She didn't say bye. She didn't say where she was going. She just went up, went home, went home, went next door into her room. So me and Meg went to bed. I think I was asleep for about an hour, and then all of a sudden, I literally just like rise up out of bed, and I just go everywhere, all over the bed. And Meg turns around and she went, "Have you just been sick?" I look at her, I look back, and I just go, and she was like, "Well, that answers my question." So I don't know what got into me that night. I literally scooped all my bed sheets up, shoved them in the shower, closed them down. I stood in my pajamas, holding myself up in the shower, and we had like a third bed in our room. Bearing in mind, I obviously, as I said, couldn't lift my suitcase at the airport going there. I don't know where my Hulk strength came from. I put Meg's case on top of mine, lifted both of them, put them onto my bed that I'd just been on, and then literally put on like a random t-shirt and got into bed, into the spare bed. I don't know where my strength came from to lift these suitcases. Bear in mind, I couldn't even lift mine from the airport, and I lifted 2. And then in the morning, woke up and Meg was just like, "What happened last night?" And I was like, "I couldn't even tell you what had happened. I do not know." And then the funniest part was, we went next door to check on Molly. And Molly, bearing in mind, she was in her pajamas. She woke up on the bathroom floor. Her pajamas were in the bin. The shower was just running. And she was just lying on the bathroom floor. So I was like, I don't really know why her pajamas came off in the first, because she already had them on.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she had to go back and get changed. She already had them on, but she just woke up. She was just on her bathroom floor. The shower was running. God help the water bill in that hotel.
The lucky bill on that.
And then, obviously, I felt really bad for the cleaners in our room, because I was like, my bed sheets were obviously still in the shower, soaking wet. Obviously, I'd cleaned them as much as I could because I felt bad. So I went on Google Translate, wrote them a note in Spanish to say really sorry, and then just left like a load of change with the thing and the other bottle of vodka.
Have that.
They could use it to clean or something. There was that high percentage on it. But that was just, that was such a wild.
I'm surprised you didn't get an invoice for Molly's water bill.
You know what?
Genuinely.
We were scared we were going to get an invoice for the room charge, but then we just thought, you know what? Ibiza Rock. We were staying in Ibiza Rocks. They've seen so much worse.
Yeah.
We thought, you know what? At least I had the decency to clean.
I'm right. No,
my own bed sheet, and exactly, I left them changed.
No, native language.
But then, obviously, in the morning, we were sat around the hotel waiting to go home, and I definitely had alcohol poisoning because I literally felt like I was going to pass out.
I remember you sending me a video of you in the airport, and
I was asleep in the airport.
Yeah,
I was asleep
never
on the chair.
That is, I could feel the hangover through the phone. No surprise. I honestly, well, that's Ibiza for you. Do you know what I mean? But so mine, unfortunately, wasn't in Ibiza. Mine was in homeland, you know, Birmingham.
At least you're in home territory.
Yeah, you know, not, you know, extravagant. Mine was, so a couple of years ago, me and my best mate Jada went out for New Year's Eve, and we got absolutely fucked. Like, before we left the house, like, to the point where I was genuinely convinced that I was gonna vomit. Like, because are you the same as me? Like, I can go a whole night out and not feel sick. As soon as I get in that taxi,
yeah,
I will feel like I'm vomiting, like,
but
everywhere.
I think for me, I get like car sick in the back of the car, and I think that paired with the drink just I could be sat in the front of the car, the back of the car, the boot of the car. No
Yeah.
matter where I'm sat in that car, I just don't. I
Yeah.
feel it when I'm going
Yeah.
home.
The amount of times I've genuinely drunkenly debated just walking home to save anything. Like, you know how like some people can, is it like as soon as the fresh air hits them, it hits them like a truck? I don't really get that. It's more
Me
when I
neither.
step foot in that taxi. So we were on the taxi and the Uber on the way to, I forgot the name of it. Luna Springs. I was going to say Lana Springs. What? So I went to Luna Springs, right? And we were, I literally, I had to ask the taxi man to pull over on the way there because I was like, I'm going to vom. Vommed at the side of the street, got back in the Uber, and he carried on. So I'm very sorry to the person front drive that I did just vom all over, by the way. We get to Luna, and genuinely, I've never. So this is my first ever time going out for New Year's Eve. Normally, I'm like a house party kind of guy when
Me
it's New
too.
Year's Eve. I'm not really about going out. And after this, no. So we were in Luna, everything was fine. We carry on drinking as you do. I'm absolutely rat-assed at this point. We get the countdown. The countdown was obviously at 12. We were kicked out by 12:30 because a certain somebody thought that they could pole dance. That certain someone is unfortunately me. So Jada has got a video of me thinking that
I
I
need
can
to
pole
see
dance. And I bomb it to the floor because it weren't even a fucking pole. It was like a massive tent. And it was, you know, when like a wooden slanted thing is in the ground to hold up the tent.
Yeah.
I thought I could slant sideways down this pole. So I walk as far as I can to reach this slanted pole, jump up like I'm some kind of fucking monkey or something, spin round this pole and just crash it to the ground. Then in the video, I'm there like posing, and the security guard comes over to us and he's like, "Get up." He was like, "You're too drunk." I was like, "I'm not drunk at all." He was like, "Yes, you are." I was like, "No, I'm not." He was like, "You can get up." He was like, "Get up then." I was like, "Yeah, I can get up. Yeah, I can." I couldn't get up at all. So I'm like groping this pole to try and get me up. I've stood up, looked at him, and just literally floored it again on the floor. So two security guards had to grab me because Jada's not the biggest drinker. So Jada was pretty much sober at this point. I was drinking for the two of us, okay? That's my excuse anyway.
Exactly.
So these two security guards have like pulled me out of this like Luna Springs, right? And just like shoved us. We've got into this Uber. The first Uber declined us because he saw me. That was hungry. I was like, can I pull the homophobic card? No, it doesn't work. So then, bearing in mind, this is New Year's Eve, can't even like stomach it at this point. We've finally got an Uber. We've gone home. I've walked into the house, barely got in. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? Don't know where these people have gone. They're down the road, aren't they? So we've gone down. I've gone down the road, done some karaoke. I then had a call off of my friend being like, I'm at Snobs, like we're still out. This was at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so which is quite. Nowadays for us that's quite late, but like back in this time that was still early for younger Josh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm going back out. Went out, couldn't get into Snobs because it was obviously last entry. So I drunkenly cried actual tears to try and get me in. Didn't work, by the way, if you're wondering. And I got that drunk that we then got kicked out of Mackey's on the ramp because we were that
A
drunk.
whole lot of kicking out.
And do you know what? Everyone else is the problem, not me.
Yeah.
That's what we're establishing here. To the point where, yeah, so rude. It's homophobia. But like to the point where I then was that fucked. I was sat on the glass alongside Max on the ramp, which you will know is busy at this time. It's very active. It's basically another club at this point.
Yeah, they should get a DJ in there.
They really should.
Like Dixie Chicken.
Yeah, they really need to hire. We'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Have a
Bring a big
playlist.
ass
Stunning. But like I remember then literally lay along, had a nap up against it, and woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Outside Max on the ramp, still pissed as a fart. and had to get the first train home. How humbling. So, long story short, never go to Luna on New Year's Eve, basically, because something was in the water. What I think, right, they put something in their alcohol, weren't they?
No,
It was
never
nothing to
you.
do. It's never us. We're not
Never
the
us.
problem. You raw dogging vodka that's 50%,
That was
and
there was something in the hotel air. It just said you have to.
yeah, Smirnoff spiked your bloody vodka. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, in other words, very eventful nights for both of us, which make our nights now seem so boring.
I know.
Maybe we need to like
Just go.
go feral. Molly's birthday will come in for you. That's such shit. Cut that shit.
So we've spoke about our funny drunk stories. Now I think we need to speak about everyone else's that we heard.
Oh my
Because
god!
some of them, it's just
I
you know,
debate
like, you
truthfulness.
probably see it in the clips. I'm literally, my face is just in disbelief.
Yeah.
Like I sit there thinking, oh, my drunk stories are like really bad, and then I heard some other people's, and I think, you know what, mine are nowhere near as bad.
Yeah.
We obviously had James MD, who was the one I spoke to.
Icon.
He was an icon. He was well ready for a conversation. He was.
We need to bring him on the pod, actually.
We should hire him.
Yeah.
Stuntman.
As our
something.
spokesperson.
Yeah. But his story was obviously he used to do like, I don't know if it was like PR or something for Heineken, and the one night he like got really drunk. And he said he ended up in a mosh pit. He got arrested. He lost his glasses, and he dropped his Jaeger bomb, which he was really upset about. And then I think he didn't get to work for Heineken again. That story, just the whole like, however many minutes it was just, you know, I felt like I was in a fever dream.
Yeah.
And then he went over to those lads in that car, and I was just like, what's going
traffic on Broad Street, by the way.
we were just there like almost mortified.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
The police.
It was when he said to you, he was like, I was more upset about losing my Jaeger bomb than I was with
or the fact that he got arrested.
Yeah.
No.
Did he say how he got arrested? I'm so intrigued.
I don't think he said. I can't remember.
Right, if
I'm sure it
James
was just
MD,
like he ended up in a mosh pit and got arrested.
I need to know. So if he's watching out there, let us know, because I'm intrigued. My other one, now I am debating the honesty of this story. In honor of you talking about us being fat, the one where he was saying to us that it was the way he worded it as well, like, oh, just that cliche thing, like it's fucking normal to do this. What? So he said that he went on a night out, I swear he said in Birmingham, and he was like, oh yeah, just that cliche thing of you go on a night out in Birmingham and woke up in Ibiza, and I went, beg your pardon? Beg your pardon?
Beg your pardon?
I was like, what? Like, and then he was like, yeah, and I went to Ushuaia and Pasha, and I swear he said them too. He said clubs in Ibiza. I swear he said Ushuaia and Pasha.
He said Cream.
Yeah.
I was like,
do you mean Creamfields?
That's
Is Cream a place in Ibiza or Cream?
I've not heard of it.
So I don't know. But a couple of questions that I've got to that bloke. You need your passport to fly abroad.
Maybe he was using that as his ID on the night out.
Right, but if you can't get into a drunken Uber, there's no way you're getting a drunken Ryanair. Put it that way. Let's be real here. How have you booked this shit? Like, how have you booked it? Like, I can barely book an Uber to my home address at some time. I'm looking at the phone like, I've forgotten where I live. I've forgotten how to use an Uber. How are you not only going onto the Ryanair app, how are you putting your details in, selecting baggage, selecting times? You've got to put your passport details in. There's no way you're looking at your passport if you're that drunk. Like, but
unless it was like the people he was with dragged him there. I don't know. But I know that like they won't let people who are that drunk on a plane.
You wouldn't get through with it.
That's something you see in like a movie.
Yeah. Also, I can barely find the right gate sober. So how have you found your gate, mate? Like, come on, how have you found your seat? How have you like? Yeah, I loved that story. It was just the way that he was like, oh yeah, just that cliche thing, like it's normal.
Like everyone does that.
I was like, believe it or not, babe, I don't think anybody does. But eventful. If it is true,
fair play.
I agree. I
hope he had as like a wonderful time in Ibiza as I did.
Exactly. and as I hope to do. So that's the motive. Maybe I'll just have to live out the life. Forgot his
Maybe.
name, but that's my intentions when I go to Ibiza.
What were some of the other stories we had? We had the shitting in a bush.
Shitting in the bush.
Twice.
Don't forget
Fair
twice.
play.
I was like,
You gotta go. Do you know
but
what I mean? Better out than in.
yeah, when that girl told me that, all I could think of is, and she won't mind me mentioning this, and I know she watches the pod, the funniest night out that I've ever seen someone get drunk on is my mate Court. And there's a video, I'm not going to put it in, but it is the funniest video. Court literally gobs it over this bush to the point where it ripped the bush in half on Maddie's garden. Like, it ruined it. And all it could remember is the funniest video. I'll have to show you. It's so funny. And like, all I could think of when she said it is, I need to know more about this story about how you've shat in that bush. Imagine you waking up on like a Sunday morning, walking your dog, and you're like, I feel like I can stench of
Yeah,
something.
like, where's
You're
this come
looking. That, honestly, the stories again, Slade, they really did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think we need to do it again.
I think we do too. And I think we need you guys to tell us whether you guys enjoyed that or
Agreed.
not.
Because I think
It took a lot for us to do it.
in a storm as well, by the way.
It was so windy.
I thought you were going to fly off at one point, genuinely. And then, what else was it? I'm trying to think of the guys that we spoke to, because obviously if it's girls and guys, we're not going to talk to.
No, we went to Village.
Yeah, you know, we got both of our audience, hopefully, there. I love how we made an active effort to not speak to straight men.
Yeah, we really did make
We didn't want to speak
other
to
than
any
the stag do, but then you know
Okay,
what?
India.
It worked out. It worked out perfectly because the guy from the stag do ended up being gay.
Yeah, the
anyway.
one guy and this 115 people, not that I'd know, obviously, but like, I severely do apologise. But like, I think that the one story that really got me creasing was when we spoke to one of the guys in Village, and he baited out, like, his most interesting gay story was that he accidentally let a DL lad out of the closet because he flushed the toilet upstairs. And honestly, that for me, it felt a little bit at home because we've all been with a DL lad as a gay man, you know what I mean? So I felt him there. But honestly, the stories that we've put in this clip, they slide. The people of Birmingham did well.
And thank you to everyone that did stop and give us 5 minutes, because you know we did have a few people that
were rude,
which there was no
Stephanie
need
from
to
Lazy Town, Bobby. I'm not over that actually. That really annoyed me. But
and you know we need to say thank you to our cameraman Aidan.
Yeah,
who,
of
you know,
course.
has got all of the shots.
And got a lot of the people in actually.
Yeah,
It's
he
a
was
lot better than
all
us.
stuff that was there.
Yeah,
Really was.
he slide.
But yeah, so let us know, guys, if you know you want us to do it again. Preferably, you know, we'll do it again when it's warm, because I'm not doing that.
God
again. It was
forbid.
so cold.
Yeah, horrendous.
I literally got home, got into bed, and I was still shivering. I
Yeah.
was that cold for ages. I just could not warm
I had
up.
to whip my gloves out at one
I
point.
thought I had like hypothermia.
Yeah. So not again, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
So I think that's it from us.
Yeah, I mean, we still have our important song of the episode that we still need to do. I'm not going to lie, I haven't planned one.
Me neither.
So,
You know what? I've got a song that I heard when we were on the night out.
I know, I think I know what you're going to say.
And it's going to be Man Down by Rihanna.
Yeah, it is by
it is.
Rihanna.
I'm really,
it's by
really
Rihanna.
shocked myself, and I was like, no, I know it's by Rihanna.
Yeah.
I heard that in Sober. No, not Sober. Why do I keep saying Sober? It's not Sober. I heard it in Rosie's.
Yeah.
Some of the tunes that we heard, though,
Oh my God.
I thought, where were they when we go out?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Yeah by Usher, because I think I heard that about 3 times. So that's a slide.
So let us know if you want us to do it again, and we will try our best to go out and venture out and ask people again. But other than that, we'll see you next time. Bye.